Hello, guys. Thank you for tuning in today for our BrickWall anime session. I'm Sam, of course. My co host Dave is not here for these sessions, so I'm solo dolo. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. Tonight's anime will be about Kiss Him, Not Me, which is a very entertaining anime. But before I begin to discuss it, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in and being patient with us. And I also want to remind everybody to subscribe to our channel, to share our posts, to like our posts. We appreciate those who have done it and who continue to do it. Thank you so much. It really means a lot to us. Also, if you have any anime suggestions, any movie suggestions, any television series suggestions, it could be Prime or whatever the case may be, that you all just let us know what you want us to review for you. We're here for you. So just let us know what you want us to review, and we'll do our best to get to that so that we can review it, because all of this is for you. So thank you very much for entertaining us. But anyway, also be safe. But anyway, I'm not going to dwell on that. So tonight's anime is about Kiss Him, Not Me. I know, right? Kiss Him, Not Me? What does that mean? So I decided on this particular anime based off of course, the previews. So I was watching it on Funimation, deciding what I wanted to do, or what I wanted to review this time, and it just stood out to me. So it's pretty much I'm going to read the description this time. I'm not going to try to remember it. I remember it, but I'm not going to do that this time. I'm just going to give it to y'all straightforward. But so Kai, she's a second year high school student, and so the death of her favorite character, which she's an anime fanatic on this particular series anyway, but she's an anime fanatic, and so her favorite character dies, which causes her to become stressed, depressed, just she can't relate to the world anymore because she is torn apart that her favorite anime character died. So based off of the character dying, she makes herself unknown to the world. She misses school. She misses everything, no social life, nothing. So she becomes stressed. She's in her room. And so when she finally decides to come out, she's shocked. Her family's shocked. And when she looks in the mirror, she can't believe it. Because why? She's lost a ton of weight. A ton of weight. In 7 days, might I add. And I'm going to go into that later. But she lost a ton. I'm going to write it down. But she loses a ton of weight in 7 days. In a week's capacity. And so when she returns to school, she's now extremely beautiful. Sorry. She's now extremely beautiful. And she grabs the attention of everybody around her. Males, females, anybody around her. Her beauty grabs the attention of them. So she's a hair-turning beauty, and she ends up getting asked out on a date by first one guy, but then by 2, 3, 4 guys. She's asked out on a date by 4 guys. Crazy, right? That's the kind of life I would like to have. Just kidding. Or am I? But anyway, so she's asked out on a date. And so, like I said, she loves the anime. She loves just that environment. And so the whole thing that I liked about the show was a series. It's 12 episodes, approximately 23 minutes each. It was released in 2016 in Japan, of course, anime. It released in Japan. And it's received good ratings so far on see me looking around. But yeah, it's received good ratings, and because it's a good series, it really is. Like, I really enjoyed it. I was like, okay, this is a good one. It really was. So anyway, so she ends up losing the weight. Why? Because her favorite anime character is killed on the show. And you know what was funny is that I decided to watch this only one time. I'm like, I'm going to do this based off of a one-time review of just straight out watching the movie. But, the series. And then so I went back and I did rewatch couple of the episodes, just to not refresh my memory, but I just wanted to make sure that I'm giving you what you deserve. So anyway, I went back and I watched a couple of the episodes, and so I put it on I put the captions on. And the captions in itself are funny. Like, this whole series is funny. It's considered an action, a comedy. Family? I don't know about family. I mean, if you open in your family, if you real with your kids, if you just, like I said, realistic about life, then yeah, I would say family. But if you not, if you trying to, shelter your kids, or, not let them know things so, while they're young or whatever the case may be, then I would say maybe not. But I'll let my kids watch it. Because this is the world. Anyway, so yeah, it was released in 2016 in Japan. It's primarily based on 6 characters, 4 male characters. Of course, Kai, the female character that loses all the weight. And then there's another female character that's introduced into the story. And this whole story, it is so funny. From the first episode, you will be intrigued, you will be interested, you will be ready to watch this, because it is so entertaining, it's so funny. I mean, I can dig into the different things involved. Like, and if I want to get real, psychological on it, I can really talk about a lot of different things I might have not have liked. Because if rewatching it, just a couple of episodes I saw, it was like, okay, you know what? And which I noticed the first time. But, like I said, some things it's just feminism and just different things like that. And even on the strength of, and I'm going to go into the nature of the male-female relationship. So this series provides a lot of information, and it might be bothersome to some people, but it is realistic. And so I would recommend you watch it. This is one of my favorite animes. I can't believe it. I cannot believe that this is one of my favorite animes thus far. And it's crazy because I didn't even anticipate this. Okay, so the main character, she's pretty much, her second year of high school, and she's obese. And I mean, I could speak on that, but I'm not going to. But yeah, she's obese. And so with her being obese, I don't know if you've been obese, but for a person that has been obese or whatever the case may be, people don't look at you the same way. Not saying that, a skinny person gets looked at the same way, because I'm not going to get into those dynamics. But just based on this particular character, and it's just the way that you can relate to this person. But anyway, a person who's been obese, who dramatically loses weight, not being able to be recognized by others or whatever the case may be, it's crazy, because it's like, damn, I can relate. I can. But this particular person, she goes back to school. Nobody recognizes her or wants to believe that it's her. And so it's like, everybody's shocked when they actually realize that it's her. And it's so funny because she was so cute. She was so cute. Like, she was beautiful. Beautiful. The fat version of her, and I'm going to use the term fat, and come for me because I don't care. But the fat version of her was a fat version of her. Like, there was no characteristics, no facial definition, none of that. But anyway, the cute, skinny version of her was beautiful. I mean, eyes sparkling, twinkling, whatever you want to call it. She was beautiful. So she attracted the attention. I thought I dragged that. But anyway, she attracted the attention of people that she would attract their attention, but not in the way that she wanted to. So with her being smaller, she got the male attention in a capacity to which she didn't think she would get it. And so one of her, and in a way, I'm gonna say this series even provided a form of bullying, and pretty much how back then you didn't want me, now I'm hot, you all on me kind of thing. Because it's the truth. But that's what happened this time. So like I said, she's being, she's seeking, or she's not even seeking, but the four males are seeking her attention. And so, okay, so one of them asks, "Oh, you want to go on a date with me?" And the other one's like, "Nah, bruh, I was about to ask her. I was gonna ask her." So now we have four guys wanting her attention. And so, with that being said, she ends up going on group dates. Every date that she go on is a group date. Nice, right? Nice, nice. She's not hiding it. Nothing. Nice, smooth. Group dates. We need to write that down. She's is known that I'm technically entertaining and dating these four guys right now. They're aware of it. We're going on group dates. They don't care as long as I'm there. Damn, the life. Okay. But anyway, so I was thinking about this, and I'm like, okay, well, that might be the classic cliche: the fat girl loses weight. Now all of a sudden, everybody wants her. Everybody's seeking her attention. I mean, that is the cliche. But at the end of the day, the way they did this cliche, it was phenomenal. This whole series is entertaining. It is entertaining from the first few minutes to the last episode. It's only one season right now. Well, one season right now. They're supposed to be putting out another season, which was supposed to drop by this summer, but based on the pandemic and stuff, I don't know how that's going, especially for the English release of it, because I'm not reading no subtitles. I'm sorry, I can't do it. But for the English release of it, or whatever the case may be, a second season was supposed to drop this summer. I'm not sure on the progress of that. If anybody is aware, please let me know, because I want to see how it goes, because I think that they're going to keep going. I think that that's what's going to happen. But I'm not sure. Well, I am sure. But I want to see it for myself, because like I said, this was very entertaining. I'll watch this as much as I watched Death Note 2, 3, 4, 5, however many times, because it's entertaining, it's attention grasping, it's thought provoking. It is everything that you will want in something that you watch, not just something that's just there. I really enjoyed this particular anime, and that is so crazy. It is crazy, because a lot of times I choose animes and I'm like, but this one grasped me on the first episode. The first. Usually it takes me about 2 or 3 to catch it on. But this time I was intrigued. I was entertained. I was like, damn, on the first episode. So I would recommend that you just watch it. Kiss Him, Not Me. Like I've mentioned, if you have any anime suggestions, if you have any commentary, anything, feel free to let us know. Yeah, because I'm more on, it has to be translated for me. I'm sorry. Reason I say translated is because I want to see everything. I want to be able to see all the action. I want to see this particular reaction. And when it's not already in English, I have to sit there and try to catch up and read. And, that's not fun. That's not fun. I want my attention to be just solely right there. That's why I choose the English versions. I'm sorry. Now, I have watched some, that weren't in English, but this is why I'm saying my preference. Because I have to watch those way more times. Let's just say I'm watching this one time that's already in English. I'll have to go back and watch the other one probably about, let's just say, double that. Just because I want to, number one. But just because I like to grasp everything that's there, because there's a lot of stuff that's there. When you first watch it, it's only pretty much the surface of what you're getting into, which is why I chose to only watch this technically one time. I watched a couple of episodes. Sorry. I watched a couple of episodes, but at the end of the day, I wanted to do this solely based on watching one time. But, I don't know. But anyway, so the girl, she gains the weight, And so she's asked out on dates, and so they're dating as a group. And that is so crazy, and it's funny, and it's crazy because each one of them is like, nah, bro, you're not getting this time, we getting this time. So I like that portion of it. And there's some main characters, Kay, Kai, she's one of the main characters. And in this particular anime, they either call them by the first name or the last name. So that's why I really went back and watched it, just to make sure I had the names correct. Because why not? And it was good. It was good. I'm going to give some lame anime. I mean, if I watched it, I'm going to tell you about it. Bottom line. So this just happens to be a good anime. But that I particularly liked. And which got decent reviews on IMDb, 6.7. It is a really great anime. Not analyzing it to the extent that I would if I've watched it several times. But I suggest that you watch it. My favorite anime character. Ooh, this is a hard one. I like Kai, and it's so crazy because they still had her in her fat girl setting. It's so crazy. Her demeanor, her attitude, nothing changed but her physical appearance. And that was so crazy. She didn't act more beautiful. I'm putting that in quote, more beautiful. No, she didn't act like she was more liked or whatever the case may be. She maintained her individuality. She maintained herself, her composure. She did not change. Like, I love that about her. And I just loved everything because in particular, she was pretty much like drooling over guys. She wanted to see them together, whether it was butt naked or whatever the case may be, kissing, hugging, rubbing, touching, fighting, feuding, whatever. She did not care. She just loved to see the interaction of beautiful men together. And bruh, it is what it is. But I really like that. And the facial expressions that this anime presented through her, they were just like, oh my gosh, it was so funny, number one. Okay, one finger, number one. But it was also entertaining. Like, I love this particular character. And I love that she stayed true to herself regardless of what was coming at her. Because she could have changed. She could have been a real bitch about stuff. But she was not. She was true to who she was. And they had to accept it. That was nice. Like, it wasn't no changes. It wasn't nothing. So I am glad about that. So she's, like I said, she finds out, boom, bam, I'm beautiful now. She does not change. Her spirit, her soul, nothing changes about her but her physical appearance. So now she's attracted the attention of 4 males. And they're like, I want you, I want you, I want you. And you know what I'm going to say? The characteristics of the males is crazy. Okay, so I've characterized them as long hair. Okay, remember the long hair, Asumu? That is crazy because he's pretty much never treated her differently. He's always been there for her. He's always cared, or whatever the case may be, the way it's presented. He's never treated her any differently. So it's like, now he is like, all right, I want to go on a date with you too. And like I said, you just got to watch it. Like, now that I'm thinking about stuff and saying stuff, it's crazy. Like, this anime it blows your mind. It does. I love this particular anime, and I cannot wait for the second season to drop. I'm not sure when it's going to drop because it's supposed to be the summer of 2020 this year. But we know what we're going through right now, a pandemic. So I don't know when it's going to drop. But I am so ready to see the second season. I am excited. I can't wait. But anyway, so I'm just excited to see the second season. And oh my God. And just my mind is all over the place because I really like this anime. Okay, so she loses the weight. Now then she gains it back. Oh my gosh, how many of us have been there before? You lose the weight and then you gain it back. Sounds like the story of my life. But anyway, I'm blaming the kids. But anyway, the story of my life. Psych, I'm just joking. This is the story of Kai's life for right now. But anyway, she gains the weight back. Crazy, eating candy, eating crazy. Just eating candy, eating candy, eating candy. And so it was so funny because the way these guys reacted once they found out she gained weight was crazy. Like two dudes like, oh hell nah, hell nah. She too fat. We doing this, but we not doing this. She got to lose the weight. So, they still stuck by her, but it was just so funny. They was like, nah, the bitch is too big. And I'm going to say that. I am going to say that. I will say that. So check me. But anyway, they was like, nah, bro, we ain't doing this. And I'm going to they called him the kid. Why? Because he is in his first year of high school. And I want to say all of them are in their second year of high school. I'm not sure if anybody's in their third or fourth year. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I only saw it one time. I've only seen this one time. But I know that the youngest kid is in his first year of high school. Kai is in her second year of high school. And I'm assuming that the other characters are in their second, third, or fourth year of high school. But I'm going to go with second year. That's how I feel about it. But anyway, if I'm wrong, correct me. Let me know. I like to be corrected. I like a challenge. But anyway, so Kai, she, the youngest one was like, oh, hell no. The youngest one, they call him the kid. And that's why I went back and watched it too to make sure I pronounced their names correctly. Crazy, right? I know, but it is what it is. I just want to get it correct. Now, I might pronounce it wrong now. But I'm going to watch this again and I'm going to get it straight. So, the kid, I'm calling him the kid because I'm not even about to try. But the youngest character on here, the kid, and the one with the short blonde hair, Nozumu, him, and the kid was like, oh, hell nah, we not dealing with this. Nah, this bitch got to lose the weight. We are done. Nah, bro, you about to exercise. You about to work out. You about to do what you got to do. You about to eat right. Why you feeding her all that food? So crazy, right? So this is where I'm going to introduce this character, Shima. I really like Shima. So Shima is the female character that's going after Kai. Now, Shima, I'm going to say she's been interested in Kai when she was already fat, which they reveal after the fact. But she's interested in Kai. And it's crazy because she was pushing. She was the one that's what Shima was doing. She was ahead of the game. Bruh, she was ahead of the game. So Shima is the female of the group. She gets introduced to Kai by way of anime because they're both interested in anime. And Shima's interest in Kai began when Kai saw interest in her work. So Shima's been looking for Kai. Shima has liked Kai when Kai was fat. Crazy, right? That's a mind blow. And that blew my mind just now. That really blew my mind just now. But I swear I cannot get into that. Like, it is just crazy. Shima was interested in Kai when Kai was fat. Like, anybody who's been fat, y'all already know. You already know. So it's crazy. Like, you should already know what my mind is thinking. Because it's just crazy having somebody interested in you when you were already fat. Now you've lost the weight and they're still interested in you. So that means that they're interested in more than just your physical appearance. While some of the males that were seeking her attention, I'm not going to say some. Well, I will say some. Because Asumu was interested in her. Well, I'm not going to say interested in her. But it's just, oh my gosh. I'm not going to say interested, but his focus wasn't negative towards her when she was a bigger individual. So anyway, Kai and Shima, their relationship was crazy because Shima kissed Kai's hand first. And that really set the boys off because nobody has made physical contact with her. Then Shima kisses Kai first. out of everybody. Remember, everybody's going on group dates. No one person has been on a date separately with her. And you know what? I'm going to use this term loosely. Why? Because they have been on separate dates with her, but it's been in the same setting. They've chosen a different aspect of the particular date that they were on to go on with her. And just watch it and you understand what I'm saying. It's crazy. But yeah, so she's been on, and while they're trying to figure out whether they should be watching or should be mad. Like, bro, two females kissing. Should I be watching or should I be mad? Should I be watching or should I be mad? Which one should you be? Should you be watching or should you be mad? Which one would I be? Bro, I'm watching. But anyway, yeah, so are you watching or are you mad? Don't be mad. This is not a time to be mad. So yeah, so that was crazy. I was like, damn, this anime is lit. They got everything in it. And so Kai's infatuation is with male on male action, whether they are playing sports together, whether they are speaking, just everything intrigued her about male and male. I'm not going to say on male, but male and male interaction. So she gains the weight, right? It was so crazy how they made her lose the weight. So they're trying to make her lose the weight. And the weight is not budging. She's looking distressed in a sort of way. She's looking distressed. And so they're like, damn, she looks extra bad now. Like, what are we doing? What is she doing? What are we as a team doing? Because we can't have fat Kai back. Like, she's too fine, skinny. She's too fine. So we can't have fat Kai back. Crazy. I love this little anime. So anyway, we can't have fat Kai back. So the way they get her to lose the weight is male on male contact. It is so funny. Okay, if I touch his hand, that's 20 push-ups. All right, if I touch his face, that's 30 sit-ups. If I kiss him, that's a 2-mile run. And I'm talking about lips on lips. If I kiss him, that's a 2-mile run. Now, if I put tongue in that, you better have lost all that weight. Yo, this is the type of anime that this particular anime is. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. What? I got to watch this again. But I'm going to watch it again after I give you this review. Because I want to give you just a pure, true, one time, I'm going to say 1.5 time review. Oh my God, I love this anime. I cannot wait for the second season to come out. And remember, if you have any suggestions or anything pertaining to an anime, a movie, a TV series, please let us know. Put it in the comments or however you feel you need to get it to us. Just get it to us because we're going to do it because this is what we're here for. But anyway, so that was one of my favorite parts was when they was helping her lose weight. Matter of fact, this, like I said, this whole anime series is, now that I think about Death Note, I still love Death Note. Death Note, I still love you. But this particular one, I really, really, really enjoy. Especially, like I said, this was my first time watching it. I think last week I watched it. And I did my best not to rewatch it because I really wanted to. But I'm like, no. Because I already know how I am. And I didn't want to overanalyze or, But anyway, watch it. I liked it. You will like it too. It is very entertaining. It has something for everybody. And like I said, so anyway, when the whole thing is just funny, the way they assist her with losing weight. And like I said, there's some things on it that might be a little bothersome if you watched it a couple of times, but just taking it the first time through, and maybe even the first time you might pick up on it. But just, okay, so I would say one of my I'm not gonna say least favorite scenes, but just to bring like some awareness to stuff, is pretty much in the form of I don't even want to go there, but when she spends the night with one of the other guys, or when she, that was a little, like I said, a lot of this stuff is realistic to what happens now. And the fact that it is present, it's in your face, it's known, it's crazy because it's realistic to what's happening, or what could potentially happen with, you know, the opposite sex or with the same sex. So just you watch it and see if you pick up on the same things I'm picking up on. But overall, I like that. I like the inclusivity of this series. I liked how everything was included in it. I liked I just liked everything, and even the fact that one of the main characters, Asumo, his brother saw interest in her too. So his brother's like, bruh, I'm going for her. Crazy. I'm telling you. His brother's like, bruh, yeah, I'm going for her. So, watch this. I like this one. It was very good. So, yeah, she liked some. But anyway, and just the way they did everything, and then the fact that this anime was apologetic about a lot of behaviors that should be apologized for, that should be already be known to be a bad behavior. Like, I really like that. It was like, bro, I didn't mean to do that, this, that, and the other. So, like I said, if you know you're doing something wrong, if you know you didn't mean to do something, apologize. And this anime brought light to a lot of things that a lot of women deal with while they're in their cute stages. You know, the ability to say no, the ability to say stop. And I can go on and on about this particular stuff. I really can. But I just want to make it known that this anime, it does that, and it provides the ability or the idea that I need to apologize. I need to do this, that, or the other. And I'm thinking about it now, and I'm like, damn. But I'm thinking about it on the strength of, okay, I'm just going to say it. So she's in the room with old boy, and he's asleep. And I'm going to put in quotations. But he was asleep. He was asleep, and he was pretty much exhibiting behavior that he wanted to do with her. And she was saying, no, stop, no, this, that, and the other. And he wasn't stopping. So it took one of the other guys to come in and pretty much, knock him out. Well, not even knock him out, but, just hit him and to remove her from the situation, which of course it caused her. I'm not going to go into the psychological part about it. I said I'm not going to do that. I just want to give a surface interpretation. But of course it's going to cause us some psychological distress. So the other guy comes and like, bro, you did this. And so we're like, I don't even know if I want to. So now she's like, I don't know if I want to deal with old boy no more. And the guy's like, bro. And so it's crazy. I'm going to say that it's crazy because he displayed that same behavior to the male character or the male person that stopped him from doing it. He was sleeping. And this particular series, at this particular moment, this person was sleeping. But guess what? He still apologized for his behavior. Now, like I said, I'm going to have to just say, you know right from wrong. If you are conscious, if you are aware, and even if you're, I'm not going to say even if you're not. I don't know. I don't want to put that out there like that. But we all know right from wrong. He had to earn his way back into her to build his trust, because it was proven at that time that he was sleeping. Crazy, right? Crazy. So he didn't even remember that he did that. And so I'm just thinking about it now, and it's just mind-blowing to me. It's mind-blowing. Like, this anime is mind-blowing. It's so many issues that we deal with or have dealt with or that people deal with. And to see this interpretation of it, But if you take it for what it is or what it should be, or, just taking it at a face value, then it's okay. You're gonna, like, if you just see it for what it's worth and not think about, like, taking it to a different meaning or thinking, then boom, you got it like this, because if I just take it at a face value, then this is what they're showing me, so this is what I have to believe. There has been no other proof, there's been no other evidence, there's nothing that's to say is different. So yeah, like I said, a lot of, if you really think about it, a lot of things might be, a little touchy or whatever the case may be. It's relatable. It's relatable. Maybe not particularly to you, but to somebody else or to any, issues. So anyway, my favorite anime character in this particular one, ooh, I kind of liked all of them. Like, I can't say that I didn't like all of them. Of course, I would say Kai. I would also say Musumi, which he has a long black hair. I liked him as well. He is a real protective nature, real humble. And of course, Nozomu, he resembled Kai's favorite animated character that died. So if I had to pick one for her to be with, then I would choose, I don't know. I would say old girl Shima. And it's crazy because they almost ended their relationship friendship. But I might go, if I had to choose, I'm gonna say two. But if I really had to choose one, I would choose Yuzuki. I don't know, because I could really see her possibly with all of them. But I don't think that I would pick Nozomu because of his attitude. Like, he was real mean to her. Like, he was mean to her. Fat and skinny. I would say I don't know. I don't think I would choose a kid. But maybe she wants to be a cougar. Who knows? But anyway, I don't think I would choose him, so I'm gonna count those two out. Asuma, sorry. I would say him. That's one with the long black hair. I would say him because he liked her before, while she was fat, and after she lost the weight. So he liked her for her personality, whatever the case may be. Which is the same reason why I would say Yuzuki, which is the one with the short black hair. At first he liked her physical appearance, but then he got to know her mentally and he really fell in love with her mental ability. So I would say him too. And of course I would say Shima as well because she's pretty much like a Suma who liked her before she lost the weight. So it's a tough one. I'm not 100% sure on which one I would choose for her. But who would you choose for her? I mean, they got to be with her, good, bad, the ugly, whatever the case may be. So who would you choose for her? So I don't know. And you know what? At the end of the anime, she has to make a choice. At the end of the season, I'm going to say. She had to make a choice on who she would choose for herself. So, like I said, just watch it. I'm not going to what led up to this decision, or I'm not even going to tell you who she chose. If you want to know who she chose, you have to watch it yourself. But do I agree with her choice? I'm going to say it's a funny choice. That's what I'll say. It's funny. It's comical. How I thought I was going to tell you, but I'm not. But anyway, it's a funny choice. But watch this anime. Kiss Him, Not Me. Kiss Him, Not Me. Kiss Him, Not Me. And like I said, one of my favorite parts too was when when she went on the first date with them. So she's sitting back there just drooling over like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Ooh, damn, they so fine. Damn, they hot. Ooh, yeah, look at them. Ooh. Like, that's her attitude the whole time. Like, it's so funny. So she's like, ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And they're like, hey, yo, Kai, we over here. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. I recommend Kiss Him, Not Me. How many stars would I give it out of 5? I'm gonna have to. Ooh, I'm gonna give it a 4.8. Yeah, I really enjoyed this particular anime. I did. But I give it a 4.8. Yeah, I know it's high. Watch it. It's 12 episodes, 23 minutes each. You know, it's not rough on you. It's entertaining too. It'll creep up on you without you even knowing. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Give us your input on what you want us to do in regards to viewing particular animes, viewing movies, viewing series, whatever piques your interest will pique our interest. We'll see. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for being you. Remember to be safe and to tune in next Tuesday for our regular BrickWall review. If you have a suggestion, give it to us. Who knows? It might be the review. So anyway, tune in and remember to wear your mask and take care and be safe. And remember that we are reaching we know what we're reaching for. And just to remember that we are in this together and that I'm not going into it. But anyway, thank you for tuning in and be safe.